Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. My name's Paige, and today I wanted to go over my packing regrets for our European summer vacation. So this past June, my husband and I spent an entire month in Europe. We were super fortunate to be able to do that. During that time, I kind of thought about all the things that I wish I had packed, that I packed too much of, all that stuff. So since I know a lot of people love going to Europe in the summer, everyone's trying to figure out how to pack in a condensed way, but also gives you a lot of options. So I wanted to go over kind of what I packed that I wish I hadn't and what I wish I had packed. All right, let's get to it. First things first, 10 days of our European summer we spent with EF Ultimate Break on our cruise Croatia trip. It was incredible. Probably my favorite trip with EF to date. If you or someone you know is 18 to 35 years old and is interested in traveling with them or wants to travel but doesn't know where to start, click on the link below in the description. If you book your first trip using that link, you'll activate discount code UAPAGE100 for $100 off of your first trip. Okay, so first of all, let me preface all of this by saying we were in a lot of different climates when we went to Europe this summer. We were in Eastern Europe, we were more north in Europe, and then we were also very south. So we went to all over. We were in 12 different countries like Denmark and the Netherlands. They were a little bit cooler. Switzerland also had some cool days, but then other places like Croatia or Bosnia, they were a lot warmer. So I don't think I packed very well, and I didn't really anticipate there being cooler days. So my first packing regret would be I only brought one pair of pants, and they were just like flowy linen pants. I wore them so much. So my biggest thing is I wish I had brought maybe not 3 pairs, but at least 2 pairs of pants. So that way the days that were raining, I didn't have to wear like a long dress. I could have just had pants on, and that way I could alternate pants. So I brought one pair of linen beige pants. I probably would have liked to have brought like just a throw-on pair of like mom jeans just to have for those colder days. Another regret I have, I wish I had brought a jacket, and I know that sounds really silly, but I almost packed a rain jacket, I almost packed my jean jacket, and I didn't. I was like, you know what, I have a couple different long sleeves, like button-up tops that I can layer. I brought one like sweatshirt, like 3/4 zip, and I was like, that should be enough. We're gonna be in Europe, it's gonna be summer. I was so wrong. There was multiple days that I was cold. I wish I had a different type of jacket. So I wish I had brought my jean jacket, and I wish I had brought my rain jacket. Granted, we bought an umbrella. It was like €6, and we could buy ponchos and stuff. So we weren't like completely without solutions, but it just would have been nice. I think I should have brought a rain jacket, and I should have brought a jean jacket, or just any sort of like maybe utility jacket, something. I just say jean jacket because I think it's the most versatile in the summer, and we were in so many different climates that I think it just would have fit for all of that. Another regret I had, I packed pretty much exclusively like crop tank tops, and I wish I had brought like some more short sleeves options. Again, for those colder days that I felt like I really had to wear either my one pair of pants or only my long maxi dresses with like a button up. It would have been nice to have like a long sleeve shirt. I probably only would have brought one, and that would have been enough, but just like one long sleeve like bodysuit, or just like one long sleeve top that I could have worn with pants, skirts, all of that. I think that would have made it a little bit better. I also packed, I believe, 5 bathing suits because I was gonna be on a boat in Croatia for a week of our trip with EF Ultimate Break. I think I would have been okay with only 3 suits instead of 5. I really only wore 3. I think I wore each of them once one day, but I had 3 favorites that were the clear favorites, and I think that having 3, I could rotate them enough that by the time I was ready to cycle back through them, they would have been dry. So I probably would have done less bathing suits. I also think that I packed too much jewelry. I normally just wear the same, like I have 3 piercings in my ears, and I normally wear the same things every day. Same with my rings. I'm not really a bracelet or a necklace person, and I brought a variety of earrings thinking maybe I would change them for different outfits. I didn't. I wore the exact same jewelry that I literally wore every single day. So I wouldn't waste time on bringing, if you have like staples that go with everything, I wear gold, like chunky gold hoops and rings on my hands every day, I would not worry about packing additional jewelry. It's something else to worry about, to put in your safe, and it's just not worth it if you have something that you normally wear every day. Unless you want to deal with all that, then that's totally fine. I get it. I really thought I was going to put out the effort and I just didn't. I also think that I did pack too many dresses. I'm glad that I packed maxi dresses because I did wear those more than I thought I was going to. I think I packed maybe like 1 or 2 too many short dresses, and I think I would have been okay with 1 or 2 less of those. Same with shorts. I think I packed 3 pairs of shorts. I would have been okay probably with just 2, maybe even 1, because like I said, I'm a dress girl, so I really didn't wear my shorts that much. This might be controversial, but I honestly feel like we didn't even need our tripod. I brought a tripod looking for, you know, just in case Jesse and I would need that, but because I had my husband with me, he took most of my pictures, and normally we just ask different people to take pictures of us, or we found something to stand my phone on. So I honestly feel like if you're really short on space, you might not need to bring a tripod. Something I wish I had brought a little mini fan, but so I don't mind the heat, but what was really bad is we got hit our last 2 days in Croatia. There was apparently a sandstorm coming up from the Sahara Desert. So it was kind of overcast and foggy, kind of hard to see, and it also made the air so much hotter. Like we were definitely in like 90s, 80s, 90s when we were in Croatia, so that was fine, that was expected, but like I can't even describe to you how hard this heat was, and a lot of places don't have AC in Europe. So I think having a little fan, better yet a fan that mists, was, yeah, that would have been really nice. I think we only ran into this once, but our hostel in Copenhagen did not have AC. So it would have been really nice. They did give us like a tiny fan that we literally slept by and sat by the entire time we were in the hotel because, again, there was a heat wave. So I would recommend a little fan if you don't do well with heat. Okay, so those are some things that I think I either should have packed or didn't need to pack as much of. So these are some things that I'm really glad that I packed. I'm really glad that I packed my power packs. I will link them below, but they were lifesavers because we were out on the town, you know, pretty much all day, every day. We didn't really have opportunities to charge our phones, so these were complete lifesavers because we didn't know where we were. So it just gave us a really good peace of mind to know that we could charge our phones. We didn't have to worry about our phones running out of battery. I'm really glad that I brought the couple long sleeve shirts that I did. I only brought 2. I brought a white and blue striped button up, and I brought a white linen button up. I'm really glad that I brought those because I use them as cover-ups for bathing suits in addition to using them for layering or, you know, whatever. Or if you wanted just like an extra layer for a flight or on the train, I'm really glad I brought those. I think I wore them way more than I even anticipated. I'm really glad that I brought my backpack. So my backpack, I've raved about this in other videos and I'll link it for you guys below, but I just feel like it just carries so much. There's a lot of different little compartments, but what's really nice is it does expand. So like I have a habit of when I have too many dirty clothes, I put them in my backpack or souvenirs or whatever. It was just having that extra expansion of like, I think it's like an additional maybe 2 inches. It really helped, and I don't know, I just feel like the backpack was really, really good. I could attach it to my rolling suitcase, which was really nice when my back was hurting or something like that. So I am really glad that I brought that backpack. I'm glad that I bought it. It's one of those things that I always saw online and I was like, is it really worth it? Like, I'm used to like tried and true LL Bean backpacks, but I really, really enjoyed it. It's gone with me 30 days in Europe. It's gone with me to a couple different US destinations, and it's also taken me all through Peru. So I would highly recommend this backpack. It's holding up great so far, and I can't recommend it enough. Okay, so something that I definitely don't regret that I made a decision about was only bringing 2 pairs of shoes. So I only brought my Tevas and white sneakers. The Tevas could be used during water activities or when we were on the boat, and white sneakers were great for when we were, you know, in the rain, it was colder, or I just needed closed-toed shoes because it was just, you know, a longer walking day. Honestly, all of the walkways in Europe are kind of uneven, so save room in your suitcase. Don't bring heels, don't bring a ton of shoes. Bring all of the medications because you just never know when's gonna rise. You of course can buy stuff over there, but just sometimes if something comes around, you know, at night or you can't find a pharmacy, it's just good to have everything. I think we used all the different medications that we brought at least once or twice. Definitely worth it. This isn't something necessarily to buy, but I would recommend downloading the Bolt app. B-O-L-T. That is like Europeans' version of Uber. Of course, Uber still works over there, but Bolt tended to be much cheaper. That's what we usually went with. So I would recommend definitely using Bolt as opposed to Uber. This is what the app looks like. It's completely free. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. We're learning every trip that we take, and I'm trying to take you guys along with us on that journey. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to comment any questions or suggestions you have, and don't forget to subscribe to follow along. We have a lot of good stuff coming, and thanks again for all the support, guys. Happy traveling.